Paws for the Cause on Fox Wilmington is brought to you by Eastern Carolina Veterinary Medical Center and the following sponsors.
Well, a gas explosion at the new location for the Eastern Carolina Veterinary Medical Center caused extensive damage. This multi-million-dollar facility was set to open in just a few weeks to offer more extensive medical care to families and their pets. And joining us now to talk a little bit more about next steps and really what this means for the veterinary center is Administrator Gary Walker. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I know this is a tough time for you all. I understand that you and some of the staff members were physically on your way to the center.
Yeah, that's correct, Kim. It was a unique day for us where the weeks prior we've had several people that were there every day getting the hospital operational ready. That morning we happened to have an interview with another doctor that we were going to bring on to the staff at Eastern Carolina Veterinary Medical Center and that kept us at our current facility. And because of that delay, it saved many lives that day.
Gosh.
Yeah, we were within a half an hour of having a group of our staff over at that building. And it was a very devastating event for us. You know, everything that we had hoped for the last 4 years, all of our thoughts and intentions and our goal setting and planning was wiped away.
It was really well thought out. I mean, you had all kinds of equipment, rooms, everything families needed for their pets so they didn't have to travel all the way to Raleigh. This has got to be heartbreaking.
Yeah, you know, our goal was to provide that level of care to the folks here in Wilmington that own a dog or a cat, that they don't have to drive to Raleigh. That vision remains strong for us. And that's how we're going to get through this, is to stay focused on that vision. We're just going to have to do it differently now.
Okay.
And, you know, everyone has seen the pictures and the videos of the devastation to the building, and it's not usable. You know, we're going to have to plan on how to move forward from that. And our interim plan is we're currently open where we've always been.
On Greenville Avenue.
On Greenville Avenue. People know where that's at. Most people in town that I meet have been there at one time or another.
Some of us have been there a couple of times, but yes, you're right.
And so we have a fully operational hospital. And there was some confusion about, is that hospital closing, and now is it closed, and now are we without an emergency and specialty hospital in Wilmington? And the answer is no, we still have it. And the great people that were working there are still working there. Even our staff had that same question because they had thought that that building had sold, and they were like, do we still have jobs? And it's like, yes, we do.
Gosh.
So I think that's the first message I want everyone to know, is that the services are still available. And you know where we're at because you've been there before. So come on in, we'll take care of you. And our staff, you know, they're still there too. Now we have some new doctors that were moving into town that have just moved in as recent as the last couple weeks, and they have jobs too. And so we're going to figure out where to put them. The one reason that we're building a 32,000 square foot facility was we were running out of space.
Right.
So we're working on looking at modular offices that we can move in.
On that same location?
On the spot in Greenville Avenue.
On Greenville Avenue, okay.
And the good news is, and one of the things that everyone was looking for was the MRI that we had. And when the roof exploded, it landed on top of the MRI, but there was some protection from a shelter that was over it. So there was minimal damage to it. It was pulled off site the other night. So it's in Charlotte right now. And the roof is being pulled back. It's going to be repaired. And then they're going to recalibrate the MRI. And our intention is to try to get it back within 30 days. And I have to tell you that the city of Wilmington and the planners have been on our side with this. I was in contact with the mayor's office yesterday and the other city planners, and they're like, we will get the permitting done as soon as, you know, send us this information, we'll get it done.
That's great.
Yeah, we still have the hoops to jump through, but we have a path to get through it quickly. And our goal is to try to have it back in place by October 1st. Our neurologist that just moved into town, she'll be able to start taking patients. So
you're still able to offer some of the care that we're hoping to offer.
Yes, you know, so some of the new care that we're bringing to town, we have a plan to still continue to provide that. It's just going to look differently.
And it's going to be in a different place.
Yeah, and you know, if we have offices and trailers, it's kind of like what they do in school where they make a classroom with modular offices. We'll try to make it as pleasant as possible. And we're going to continue, like I said, we're holding strong to that vision. And that's what's keeping our team strong right now, because you know that it felt like a punch in the gut.
Real quickly, is it too early to tell what happens to the new Center Drive building? Like, can you fix it? Can you renovate it? Or are you thinking you may have to even look somewhere else?
I'm not the expert in that. When I look at it, I think that you have to tear it down and start over. However, the experts are taking a look at it. They're going to do that assessment and see what they can do. We are very hopeful that we'll be able to rebuild in that exact same site. The more that we got there, the more we felt that that was the right place to have it in Wilmington.
Nice central location.
Yes, no matter where you're coming from, you could get there quickly. So I would like to see it rebuilt in the exact same place.
All right, we could talk about this for the next 30 minutes or so. Unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of doing that, but I appreciate it. The main message, of course, Gary said, they are still open on Greenville Avenue, so they can help you with your vet needs, your emergency vet needs, and hopefully there'll be an MRI center there really quickly as well. Thanks, Gary.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted.
Okay.